Go. It's Ryan again, and I'm here with
Marissa.
Hi, Marissa. Again. Do you know anything about the Green New Deal?
I do not know anything about the Green Deal.
Green New Deal.
Green New Deal.
Well, I'm gonna teach you about this today.
Right.
Basically, the Green New Deal is a congressional resolution that lays out a grand plan to tackle climate change. The Green New Deal launched in about 2017 and calls upon a federal government to wean the United States from fossil fuels and greenhouse gas emissions across the economy. Basically, they're trying to create 100% clean and renewable energy. That's about it.
That sounds really technical, but I feel like that's a good way to transform our country.
Thank you. See you later. It's Ryan again, and I'm here with
Aria.
again. Do you know anything about the Clean Water Act?
No, I don't. No, I don't. What is it?
Okay, basically, the Clean Water Act of 1972 is an act that was created to establish the basic structure for regulating discharge of pollutants into waters in the United States, and regulate the quality standards for surface waters. The Clean Water Act was originally started in 1948, but it was known at the time as the Federal Water Pollution Control Act. But during this time, it wasn't a very big deal, and no one really knew about it. That wasn't until 1972 when it was reestablished as the Clean Water Act, and it basically just restructured the entire thing. When the Clean Water Act was created again, it had multiple amendments within it, and that's about it.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me.
Brian again, and I'm here with
Mason.
again. Mason, do you know anything about Earth Day?
No.
Well, I'm here to teach you about Earth Day and how it started. Earth Day was established April 22nd in 1970. Earth Day marks the anniversary for the birth of the environmental movement by Senator Gaylord Nelson. He was a young senator from Wisconsin who has long been concerned about the deteriorating environment in the United States. Then, in January 1969, he and many others witnessed the devastation of a massive oil spill in Santa Barbara, California. Earth Day inspired about 20 million Americans, which is about 10% of the U.S. population. Just crazy, right? At the time, not right now. To take to the streets, parks, and auditoriums to demonstrate against the impact of 150 years of development industries that have a growing legacy of impacts on the world had left human health. What do you think about that?
I didn't know that.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Ethan. What's your name?
Sidel,
Alright, I'm going to be asking you some questions. Do you know what DDT is?
do not resuscitate.
No, that's...
DDT was basically the 40s bug spray with great effects to combat malaria, typhus, and other insect-borne human diseases among both the military and civilian populations.
Cool.
Why do you think DDT is dangerous?
Sounds chemically.
It is dangerous because it's a neurotoxin that emaciates fat, and
That's
if
what I thought.
enough of it courses through the blood of an animal or human at any given point,
You have to talk into the mic as well.
it kills off parts of the nervous system, including the brain.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Why do you think DDT was strongly promoted by the government?
To kill people.
It was effective for insect control and crop and
For insect control and
livestock production. Why do you think it was banned?
Huh?
Why do you think it was banned?
the band
Why do you think DDT was banned?
because of the chemicals.
It was not only a health issue towards humans.
And it was also a hazard towards wildlife.
Yes. Thank
Really?
you. Thank you.
VNA.
And today we're going to be talking about the Clean Air Act of 1970. Do you know what the Clean Air Act of 1970 is?
No.
The Clean Air Act was one of the first and most influential environmental laws in the United States. The Clean Air Act, CAA, was originally enacted in 1963 and has been amended many times since then. But the main point of the act is to reduce and control air pollution nationwide.
That's so cool. Wow.
Do you have any other thoughts about it?
Pollution.
All right, we're
And I'm here with...
Pedro.
Hello, Pedro. It's been a minute. I interviewed you a while ago.
Yep.
I asked you if you knew anything about environmentalism. You said no, you did not.
I did not.
So I'm here to teach you one thing about it, and that is the Endangered Species Act. Do you know anything about this?
No.
All right, well, you're in for a ride. The Endangered Species Act prohibits the import and export of taking fish and wildlife and plants that are listed as threatened or endangered species from their ecosystems. This act was signed on December 28th, 1973 by President Nixon himself. President Nixon wasn't a very good guy, but he did help the environment out the most out of probably all of our presidents.
Okay.
It's pretty cool, but still like not the best president. Anyways, the purpose of the Endangered Species Act was to prevent extinction and to recover species to the point where the law's protections are not needed. It therefore protects species in the ecosystem upon which they depend on. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep.
I learned something new, I guess.
Yep. I'm Ryan, and I'm here with.
Brooklyn.
Hello, Brooklyn. I'm here to talk about the Sunrise Movement. Do you know anything about this?
No.
Okay, well, basically, the Sunrise Movement is a youth movement to stop climate change and create millions of good jobs in the process. They said that we're building an army of young people to make climate change an urgent priority across America and the corrupting influence of fossil fuels executives on our politics, and elect leaders who stand up for the health and well-being of all people. There you go.
Thank you.
That, boom.